Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today as we go into the third episode of the 6th season of Game of Thrones. And I've been busy, so I've been on the road to Arkansas for a cheer competition, and then my other daughter had a dance competition. So it's been literally 2 days since I've seen the last episode, and it has been excruciating because we ended the last episode with the resurrection of Jon Snow, and I've just been sitting here stewing thinking about what's gonna happen next. And I know to some of you, you're like, that is chump change compared to the weeks or months that you had to wait in between episodes and seasons. And I've always said, know thyself, and you guys are better than me. You're better than me because I couldn't do it. I could not wait that long to see what happens. I would have some form of emotional distress, and that's kind of what I felt the last 2 days waiting to get to this episode. So I'm so excited. If you want to help me before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on your post notification bell so you never miss when any of these episodes drops. I'm so excited to get into it. The title of this one is Oathbreaker, and if you want the full link to watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's dive right in. And then it's like, now when you hear the music to the intro, you're like, yes, we're here. Okay. Also, I realized the title of this one is, just realized it's Oathbreaker. Now, Brienne's sword is Oathkeeper. So is this going to be like some type of play on Brienne's sword or have something to do with Brienne? I just love how the titles fall into it. Also, I hope Jon Snow opens up a can of whoopee. But I've been thinking about this. Sometimes people ain't right when they come back. First of all, we do have the man and those part of the band of brothers or whatever. He came back normal. But what about Khal Drogo? He wasn't right. What about Cersei's little thing? He ain't right. Some people don't recover correctly. And he's done with the Lord of Light, but so maybe he'll be okay. Lord of Light giveth. Yeah, I'm like, whoa. Whoa. Would you believe it if you saw it? Or if you lived it? Oh my god. The chills picked up right where they left off. Yeah, it's like, that's not a dream, it happened. Can you imagine?
Easy.
She did it.
What do you remember?
She's in shock too.
Ollie put a knife in my heart.
Ollie did.
I shouldn't be here.
It feels wrong.
The lady brought you back.
Afterwards. After they stabbed you. After you died. Where did you go?
Yeah, I would want that to be my first question.
Nothing. There was nothing at all.
The Lord let you come back for a reason. Stannis was not the prince who was promised.
Could you give us a moment?
She's already asking him to... She's already finding somebody else to do... She was leading Stannis to do, like, instantly as soon as dude comes back from the dead. Hey, let me figure out how to walk and breathe again first.
You were dead, and now you're not. That's completely mad.
It seems to me.
Imagine how it seems to you.
I did what I thought was right, and I got murdered for it. Now I'm back. Why?
Maybe we'll never know. What does it matter?
You're back.
You go on. You fight for as long as you can. Clean up as much of the shit as you can.
I don't know how to do that. I thought I did.
He's like, look at what it got me last time. He led with what he thought was right, like he always does. He led with his heart, like he always does, and look what it got him. A knife in it. I loved that. I love that he said, then go fell again. Because that's the worst that can happen, right? You can fail, but you've already failed once. I forgot he didn't have to open up a can of whoopee because the wildlings did it for him. This is like a new era right here, this moment. Man.
They think you're some kind of god. I'm not a god. I know that. I saw your pecker. What kind of god would have a pecker that small?
Oh. He just looks like he's in disbelief still.
Your eyes are still brown. Is that still you in there?
I think so. Hold off on burning my body for now.
Aren't we lucky they didn't burn it?
Here's some of that.
You alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Probably seasick.
Did I ever tell you I used to think the sea it was nothing but water as far as the eye could see?
I don't think so.
They're spelled different, but they sound the same. It was before I learned how to read, obviously.
We've seen her grow, like, more confidence and much more personality than when we were first introduced to her. I bet being seasick is miserable.
Won't be long. We'll be in the south. I'm excited to see the most beautiful city in Westeros. Are you going to vomit again?
No. The Citadel doesn't admit women. Plays for you there. Half a little Sam.
So?
At Castle Black, there's no women allowed there.
I don't have a Jon Snow or to help me bend the rules.
Yeah.
I'll stay in Old Town.
By yourself, with a baby and no money.
We're not going to Old Town. Where are you taking me?
To my home, Hornhill. My mother's a kind woman and my sister's lovely.
So he's leaving her with his family.
Wherever you go, I go too.
Oh, Sam. He's always trying to do the right thing. He's always in this situation with where does he put Gilly?
Because I want you and little Sam to be safe. To become a maester so I can help Jon when the time comes.
Us and everyone else in the world.
I don't care about I do. I care about you and him.
I know that, Sam.
Oh, he's so cute. He's gotten bigger.
You think it's for the best. We trust you.
Better if you threw something at me and stormed off.
I'd never do that to the father of my...
Oh. Ew. These little peaks are really cool.
My father.
The man beside him is Howland Reed, Mira's.
Who did they cast? Because it does look like it could be a young Ned Stark.
Sir Arthur Dane.
Sword of the morning.
Father said he was the best swordsman he ever saw.
Lord Stark,
I looked for you on the Trident.
we weren't there.
The usurper would lie beneath the ground if we had been.
The Mad King is dead. Rhaegar lies beneath. Why weren't you there to protect your prince?
Our prince wanted us here.
What's in there? Rapunzel?
Where's my sister?
I wish you good fortune in the wars to come.
Are we gonna get the backstory of his sister this season?
Now it ends.
Look how much armor the other guys are wearing. Jeez. You'd think 6 seasons in I wouldn't be so squeamish still, but goodness. You'd think after Prince Oberyn I'd have tougher skin. Fighting with two oh my gosh! Down to 2. Well, we know Ned walks away, but how do you kill somebody with that much armor? You have to be so skilled to fight with 2 swords.
Your father beat him.
Did he?
Did he? Did he?
Heard the story 1,000 times.
I'm nervous even though I know Ned walks away. He disarmed him. Who is that? Saved him.
He stabbed him in the back.
They didn't tell that part of the story. They didn't tell that part of the story. Okay, so they fudged a little bit.
It's enough for one day. You visit again another time.
See where he's going.
Time to go.
Somebody's screaming. He stopped him. Oh, what's in the tower?
Take me back there. I want to go back. He heard me.
He did.
Maybe he heard the wind.
He heard me.
Past is already written. The ink is dry.
What's in that tower? I want to go back there.
I've told you many times. Stay too long where you don't.
Why do I want to return? So I can be a cripple again.
He needs to keep his footing.
You think I wanted to sit here for 1,000 years as the roots grew through me?
So why did you?
I was waiting for you.
He's that important.
You won't be here forever. You won't be an old man in it. Before you leave, you must learn.
Learn what?
Everything.
I hate saying our Khaleesi not being treated how she should be treated again.
Yeri reyassiso. Kijini yeri akeji. Anechori kem kali vejvena.
Anha viniserak. Mayera dakshuris.
Oh, she was there and she ate the stallions. Oh, that scene.
Yerime. Nakisha imeshi. Bosma aikisha. Shiraki gori. Hajinan khali.
Finanea asa. Khaleesi adosh khali.
Irgele shiti asprivari. Bosmaria vos. Ay khalisari. Khalarun.
Oh, no.
Moria vocari. Fin vice. Ma moris. Pasque.
So they're saying she disobeyed, so there's repercussions.
Pasque, as you know.
I did not think being called Drago's wife would come back on her again this late.
If we could have the room.
I love just the air around him. Like, the actor is perfect for the personality of this character.
I'd like to make you happy, Vala. That's your name, isn't it? That's all right. And what you've done a lot. Sacrificed your body for a cause, helped the sons of the Harpy murdered.
The Unsullied and the Second Sons, foreign queen to destroy our city and our history.
I understand.
I get it.
Perfect sense from your perspective.
He's so calm.
I think it's important that you try to see, just as I will try to see them from you. Because that is the only way you and Dom happy. That is how you pronounce it, Dom. I'm afraid I don't really speak the language.
He knows something.
Those big brown eyes, good luck keeping the ladies.
Oh, she has a son.
You're a true liberator, aren't you? Won't torture me, you'll just threaten my son.
I have never hurt them. Your boy is in no immediate danger.
Then why bring him up?
You did conspire to kill, as we both know the penalty for that crime.
He said, I'll leave the boy without a mama.
How will poor Dom get on without his mother? And with his breathing problem?
So either you kill me or they do.
From your perspective, this is a problem.
From your perspective.
Leaving tomorrow. I've already booked pass for a woman and her young son. I'll even throw in a bag of silver to help you start again.
Wow.
You need to decide now. A new life for you and Dom, or...
He's saying, basically, you could give me info, I'll get you out of here. Either way, if you stay, you don't have good chances. Either decision you make if you stay here. So give him info and get gone. And I'll give you some money.
What should we do while we wait? To pass the time. What should we do? What should we talk about? You speak 19 languages?
19 languages.
You spend a great deal of time together talking about if I weren't here.
Patrol. When I am going on patrol with the Unsullied, what we see on patrol, what we capture on patrol.
It's even the way he said patrol.
I was thinking more of a conversation. True history of the world is a history of great conversation in elegant rooms.
Who said this?
Me, just now. All right, no conversation. Play a game. You don't play games, either one of you, ever?
Krasners would sometimes make us play games.
That's a start.
Only the girl.
Okay, nope, not wrong road.
Innocent games. The fun game.
Oh, poor girl.
We do not drink.
Oh, tough crowd. These are very just like serious.
No drinking. We can play without drinking. It's a wonderful game.
They've lived very different lives.
I make a statement about your past.
Oh, we've seen him play this game before.
Learning who funds the Sons of the Harp.
The good masters of Astor, with help from their friends in Volante.
You don't even have to worry about the local rebellion. You have to worry about the 3 rich foreign cities.
It's all the people she ticked off along the way.
May it be the last thing they ever hear.
You may be right.
We'll fight them.
It's a conversation. The birds get a message to the good masters of us, benevolent enslavers of Volantis.
Men can be fickle, as I always trust.
Men can be fickle, but birds he always trusts.
Your eye looks much better, and your father?
No one's seen him.
That worked out rather nicely.
Varys ever come back?
I don't think so. You miss him?
He was nice. Called us his little birds. He gave us sweets.
Little birds. That's where he got his info.
Funny you should mention that. Guess what I happen to...
Kids, too.
Candied plum and all. Now remember, friends like sweets or need help, they can...
I've always been confused on this character, on exactly who he is. I need to... Was he a doctor, but wasn't he sitting on the council at some point? And what was... How did he even get there? What did I miss?
This is Sir Gregor. He's friends with all my friends.
Varys' little bird.
Your little bird's Naya.
What did you do to him exactly?
Yeah, I want to know. Why can't we see his face?
That's the faith level official charges you.
Not yet.
Trial by combat, I look forward to watching.
I want little birds in Dawn, in Highgarden. If someone is planning on making gains, I want to hear it. If someone is laughing at the queen who walks covered in shit,
Oh.
I want to know where they are.
Y'all better not even talk about her. Don't even think about her.
You don't get thrown out of the Citadel without good reason. No one listened to my advice. And what he's done to Gregor Clinton. We never sanctioned this experiment. And I, for one, think it was to have the beast destroyed.
What?
Such as the Queen's imprisonment.
It's well past time we address the abuses.
Because you're not married to the King.
It's just that girl get real.
This is a small council meeting.
Oh, the Lady Olenna can deliver a dig.
What about Marcella's death, Uncle? Your own blood, a troublesome issue.
The same women who murdered Marcella, Martell, and taken control of Dawn. All of us, together.
But y'all really should be talking about the White Walkers, but no.
You cannot make us leave. We best get on with it.
No, we cannot make you leave. And you cannot make us stay. Not unless you're going to have that thing murder us all.
Wouldn't y'all be scared of it? It.
My mother would like to see her daughter's final resting.
That's not possible. Not yet. When she's fully atoned for her sins.
Cut off her hair.
Is she not... Okay, is she not atoned yet?
She must stand trial before 7 September.
Really?
So we can learn the true extent of her sins.
Dang, when does it end? I feel like he's just like, no, oh, and then this, and then this, and then this.
And what does that mean to you?
The crown and the faith are the twin pillars of the world. Do you know who told me that?
My mother, who is unclean, who still needs to return after all you've put...
Joffrey, he who should not be named. I didn't mean to say that. Tommen's got some hair on his chest, yeah?
One more thing for me to atone for you, Grace. Do you mind? It's my knees.
Of course.
When your mother made her walk of atonement, she did it to get back to you.
Still don't understand why you want to put her endured.
It's not what the gods. They make their will known to us to either accept.
I shouldn't have rolled my eyes at his faith, but I'm just like, man.
A true leader of the wisest counsel he can, and no one is wiser than the gods.
My grandfather once said something similar, except for the part about the gods.
Gods work through him, whether he knew it or not, as they work through your mother. The best we can do is to help each other bring it out.
So did he talk Tommen down?
Who are you?
No one.
Oh my gosh, I hate this part of her story.
Arya Stark.
Tell me about Arya Stark's family.
Her father was Eddard Stark. Her mother was Catelyn Stark. She had one sister, Sansa.
Wait, she's answering as herself. Why'd you smack her for that? She does have 4 brothers.
3 brothers. Bran. And a half-brother, Jon.
And where are they now?
They may be dead for all a girl knows.
Tell me about the Hound.
Also dead.
Oh, look, she's getting better.
Arya Stark left him to die. He was not on her list anymore.
He wasn't. She had taken him off.
Didn't she want him dead any longer?
She did, and she did not.
Sounds confused.
She was.
Who else was on Arya Stark's funny little list?
Cersei Lannister.
The whole time I thought she was supposed to be forgetting who she is, and now we're here actually telling the truth about everybody. Everything that she is.
That can't be everyone.
It's not.
Are you sure you're not forgetting someone?
Which name would you like a girl to speak?
Oh, she's getting better. How is she doing that? That is incredible. Is she ready for whatever? I'm so a bit confused.
If a girl tells me her name, I will give her eyes back.
A girl has no name.
Come.
How many people have we seen drink from this fountain? Just randomly, there'll be people in there like looking like they're in need drinking from this. Well, not fountain, but. Thank goodness.
No one.
Thank goodness. I'm happy about that for her. Girl's had a tough road.
The Umbers are famously loyal.
Famously loyal to the Starks.
Look, Stark, your people share blood with the Starks, don't they?
When my father became Warden of the North, refused to pledge their banner.
Your father was a cunt.
Warden.
Your father was a cunt, and that's why you killed him. And might have done the same to my father. Done me the favour of dying on his own.
Father was poisoned by our enemy.
Bastard Jon Snow led an army of wildlings past the wall. We're farther north than any of you fuckers.
It's a crude one.
Been doing it all my life, but there are too many of them for us to beat back alone.
Seeking help.
We need to help each other.
The wildlings aren't gonna mess with them, are they? They don't want nothing to do with you.
Won't take them long to get here. If they get Jon Snow leading, then maybe place better than we ever will.
Pledge your banners to House Bolt. Swear loyalty to me as Warden of the North, and we will fight together to destroy.
I can't believe he is Warden of the North.
A girl, I hope. I prefer redheads.
A girl, a wild one.
No.
And a boy, nice and young, the way Karstark likes them.
Who's this?
Rickon Stark.
I forgot all about Rickon. I forgot all about this kid, like that he even existed.
How do I know that's Rickon?
What does he have? Another dire wolf gone. I hate Ramsay. Hate him.
Lord Stark.
Absolutely despise the character. Not as much as Joffrey, but like, he's the Ramsay's the worst.
If you have any last words, now is the time.
You shouldn't be alive. It's not right.
Neither was killing me.
My mother's still living in White Harbour. Could you write it? Tell her I died fighting the wildlings.
Did you give him a response? And you.
I had a choice, Lord Commander. Betray you or betray the Night's Watch. Brought an army of wildlings into our land. An army of murderers and raiders. If I had to do it all over, knowing where I'd end up, pray I'd make the right choice again.
He's saying he did the honorable thing.
You would, Sir Alistair.
I fought, I lost. Now I rest. But you, Lord Snow, you'll be fighting their battles forever.
He said, I'm going to take it like, I made my decision. This is the consequence. It didn't work out. I can't believe this. I can't believe this is how this relationship ends. Okay, and you know it's eating Jon Snow up to the betrayal and then having to do this. Oh my gosh. Is Jon Snow gonna... I wondered if he was gonna do it. Oh guys, yeah, we don't want to see the oh gosh, the jerkin. Oh.
You should burn the bodies. You should.
What's he doing? What are you doing?
Deal with this. Wear it, burn it, whatever you want. You have Castle Black.
So he's walking away from Castle Black too? Jon, honey, let's talk. What's happening?
My watch is ended.
Oh, I wasn't expecting Jon to just hand everything over. Wasn't expecting Rickon to come back into play. So interested in what's happening with Bran and him going back in the memories and seeing these little peaks of the past of his family. Super interesting there. Cersei and he's not the Mountain anymore. Whatever he is. That's weird. We got a lot in this episode. We got a lot of the storylines. Arya getting her sat back. I'm like, thank goodness. But she's been through a lot there. And that storyline, like, is super, super interesting. There's one more that we got a little peek of, and I can't remember what it was. But that was a really great episode. That was Daenerys. Honey, ugh. I hate when she gets all these steps forwards and then it's like more steps back, you know? I hate it. But yeah, jam-packed episode, fantastic. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. And if you want the full link to watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out in this big, beautiful world. Spread some light, spread some love, and if we can, make somebody smile. Bye, you guys.